Hello everyone, welcome to Court with Krissy. Here are 4 court shorts you probably didn't catch. And the first fella, he's been here before. But don't worry, he keeps his shirt down this time. This appearance is just as fun as the last one. And if you missed that one, I've linked it in the video as well as in the description. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
My favorite judge.
Your favorite judge. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Huh?
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm very good.
So, I have to ask you some questions so we can try to get you an attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, I'm not trying to be nosy and pry into your personal affairs or anything like
Well,
that.
if you did, I just right-click you off the screen. Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. I know.
Okay. So, are you single, married, and living together, married but separated? I take it that's single.
Yeah, I'm a pimp. You know?
You a pimp?
I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. You know that. I don't fucking do that.
Brian, I appreciate it. I love it when you make me laugh.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any?
That's what pimps do. G's up, hoes down.
Okay. Do you have any dependents?
Myself. I
Kids,
feel myself.
you
I don't
a
think I me.
Yeah. Okay. And what address? What's your current home address?
Like, if I told you,
where do you get your mail, or where can we find you?
If I told you, I'd call it myself. You know what I mean? It ain't happen like that.
You don't have an address at all?
Yeah, but
did you notice
if I told you, I'd be calling cops myself, and I'm not going to incriminate myself in the court of law.
Okay, so
but I do stay at like I swear like I'm not fucking crazy, dumb, stupid, or retarded. I don't act in no way, you know what I mean? But I swear like when stimulus checks and shit like that, and I bought this place or 2 houses and get one of my brothers. He has 4 kids, and oh, I swear, but I don't think I don't think it mail there. I would say, but
okay.
but I'm not sure. Like I've been squatting there for a while. It's like it looks abandoned in a motherfucker, but it's 'cause I'm always in jail. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like yeah, like don't write it down.
Okay. Okay.
Wait.
Were you working before you
Did
came
you write
back?
that down?
Yes.
Motherfucker, y'all are good. Y'all so good.
Were you
I swear that's
working,
it.
Brian?
But I would not write that down because I'm not sure. But
Okay.
it's
We'll put a question mark beside and we'll just say you're not sure. So were you working before you came back
it looks
to
like
jail?
it looks like an abandoned house, like a motherfucker.
Okay, are you working? Are you working?
Did you write it down?
We put not sure in the question.
All right, just put not sure.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
working?
She's a cop.
Were you working?
She's very cool cop.
Were you working before you came back to jail, Brian?
Huh?
Were you working before you came back to jail? Okay, so you're unemployed.
Hello, words, you know me? Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you eat, Brian?
She knows.
How did you eat? Did you go to the food banks? Did you go to the churches, or did people just give you food? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. Like, shit. I just live off the land, honestly. I would dumpster diving for shit and stuff. But, yeah, this is my main source of food.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm always here. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
quite a bit.
I am, you see.
For me,
This is how
I don't want it.
she don't want it.
She
She
has
don't
been
want it.
served.
I have to be served with a subpoena, and I don't want it.
Hey, she don't want that penis. Get away from her.
Okay, Brian is rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Brian. So you
Hey, how you
dumpster
doing,
dive.
man?
You dumpster
I
dive.
respect my favorite judge, man.
Oh, mine too.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. You all right?
He's good. He's gone. He dropped his paper off and went on about his business.
He's still right there.
Yeah. No,
Good
he
judge.
left. He left.
Oh.
Okay, so Brian, let's finish up your paperwork because I have some people waiting to see me. Okay,
Mhm.
so we're not sure about the address. You were unemployed. You live off the land. You dumpster dive for food. So we're gonna put zeros on everything: car payment, car insurance, car gasoline, rent, mortgage. All of that will be zeros. So on that paper that the staff has filled out, if you will sign where it says defendant so that they can bring me that paper and I can get it to the judge. Okay.
Have you seen her nails? Look at her nails. No.
Wow, those are fancy, huh? All right, Brian, go ahead and sign where it says defendant, please.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, who is that deputy?
Griego,
Huh?
Griego,
Yeah, you know me.
he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's like, hey, I like to say, oh, that's Brian. Yeah, we know him.
Who doesn't
Yeah.
know you?
Right.
All right. Okay, Brian, that's
Okay, stop it.
enough.
Come on, let's
Stop,
go.
that's enough.
Oh,
Okay,
my man.
bye.
You're my favorite one. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo, be nice.
Okay.
Now calling case number 24FB1268. This is the state of Michigan versus Eli Reed.
Eli Green.
Thank you. So today is the date set for a review in this matter. The last time I saw you was on March 10th. Your balance then was $2,250. I see it has gone down to $2,180. So I am going to set for another court date. I will set it June 30th.
All right.
All right. So
Thank you.
just keep moving in the right direction. You'll continue to be in good shape. Okay.
Appreciate it.
You want the notice that you'll get if you wait 3 seconds?
Not bad. I'm in the room. Got it. Got something to do. Appreciate it.
Good morning, Mr. Morales. You have a couple of charges we need to discuss. You have from September 23rd, 2025, a possession of drug paraphernalia that was on South Birmingham Street. And then from October 1st of 2025, the charge is wrong side of roadway. I don't know if you were driving on the wrong side of the road. It's some weird charge. Got a ticket at 3:19 p.m. on October 1st.
They're just trying to bully me. Oh,
Okay. Well, looks like it was a motorcycle officer. I don't know what was going on there. What do you want to do on these? You can plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
guilty, but I don't know about that thing, but I'll plead guilty.
Well, guilty, but I don't know about that is not the way you enter a plea.
What I'm saying is that
Let's go back. Let's go back to the possession of drug paraphernalia. Tell me about that. Not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
These are different occasions?
Yeah, one's from September 23rd, 2025 on South Birmingham at 8:22 p.m. in the evening.
I'm guilty. I don't know. Yeah.
That one you're guilty. Okay. So
Both of
that
them.
one, both of them?
Yeah, the other one, I didn't do anything wrong, but he said I did, so I'm guilty. I ain't gonna argue that. What am I gonna say? It's gonna change it.
I don't know any, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this offense.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess it's, were you driving on the wrong side of the road?
Well, where I was at, I really had no choice, but I wasn't doing it dangerously or.
Were you at that weird I-40 in Nelson and
Yeah,
where
yeah,
T-anchor and it does all
like,
that?
yeah, I was just trying to like, what I'm trying to do when I ride a bike is be safest and also not cause harm to the cars riding around.
You in a bicycle or on a motorcycle?
No, I was on a bike, a regular bike. That's what I'm saying. That's just weird, man. I thought it was for no lights or something. I was like, damn, I
Well,
need
how
to.
come you didn't come in and talk to me about these? You could have you could still set it for trial if you wanted to. No lights, that was 3:19 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I know. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna find you guilty of both of them.
Yes, ma'am.
But here's what I'm gonna do on the wrong side of the road. That one I'm gonna reduce that fine just a little bit.
How much is it?
And well, it's $295. I'm gonna reduce the fine to 50 and then the court cost are 184. That one is gonna total 194. Okay. And I'll give you 1 day jail credit on that. So you're still gonna owe $44. On the possession of drug paraphernalia, that's $616. And I'll give you the 1 day jail credit.
All right. So I'll stay in here another day, you think?
Do you want to? Or do you want to
No.
get out and just make a payment?
I want to get out, man. I'm on the car.
Well, I want you to get out too. I mean, if you're gonna stay in, you gotta sign paperwork saying you want to stay in.
No, I don't. I'm just saying, I heard that $44, so I didn't know. Who?
Where are you working?
I'm not right now. I'm in between.
Why aren't you working? Take your hand out of your shirt. I'm trying to have a conversation with you without itching on myself. Surely you can restrain yourself. Where do you work, Mr. Morales?
I don't right now.
Why, wait, now you look like, how old are you? 48?
Well, it's because they stole the backpack with my license and my social security. So they're okay.
Who's they and when did they do that?
I don't know who they are, but they just
And when did they do that?
they did it like at like Halloween.
Halloween, and you haven't resolved this since Halloween?
That
How are you surviving? How are you paying your bills?
I don't have any bills.
Okay. Well, I guess you'll have to come in tomorrow, talk to me, and then we'll set you up on probably on job search so you can get your life back in order. Good luck. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Blaine Sanders.
This is citation 26 R 0 1282. Mr. Brown. Grant, if you were cited on the 6th of March for improper passing Normandy and Edgeland area of Royal Oak, you can admit or deny responsibility, or you can admit responsibility with an explanation. How do you wish to proceed?
It's kind of like,
Are you admitting or denying responsibility, sir?
I mean, I'm denying responsibility.
You need to raise your right hands, please, so we can begin the hearing. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
It will be the truth.
Okay. The officer will testify first, please.
Yes, Your Honor. On the date and time in question, I was parked stationary on Normandy facing eastbound near Edgeland when I observed two vehicles coming towards me on Normandy coming westbound on the one-lane roadway. The first vehicle slowed just in front of me to make a left turn to go southbound from Normandy, when I observed the second car in line, found to be driven by Mr. Ratcliffe. His vehicle was behind the vehicle making left turn. As the vehicle in front slowed down, Mr. Ratcliffe passed on the right side over the parking stalls that were on the side of the roadway, and passed the other vehicle in front. At this point, I turned on my lights and flipped around to get behind the vehicle and performed a traffic stop on it and issued the citation.
Ratcliffe, it's your turn, sir.
Oh, I was traveling behind the car in front of me. I guess it was missing its turn. It was raining real heavy. It was raining real heavy, and it was I guess it was missing its turn, and it stopped suddenly in front of me, and I kind of swerved around it, but it was turning, but it stopped because it missed it. Like, it was real raining. That's why I wanted the dash cam or the body cam footage. I asked for those. I have requested those. I put that on the thing. But and that's what happened. He was sitting right there on the side. If he would have seen that, that's what he would have saw. And he didn't pull me over right away. It wasn't until like almost over a half a mile down when I got pulled over. And the traffic lights will show that. I mean the police camera. But it was raining. It was raining.
What is
real
the
heavy.
significance of the fact that you traveled a half a mile after the infraction before the officer stopped you?
No, I'm saying he said he pulled me over right afterwards. I'm saying he just testified to that he pulled me over right afterward, that he initiated his traffic stop right afterwards. That is
I don't believe that he ever used the words right afterwards.
Okay.
But the bottom line is he's facing one direction, you're facing the other. You were driving, he was stationary. He had to make a U-turn.
No, it was past him. He was parked on the side. He was parked in the...
No, I didn't interrupt you.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I mean, yeah. Where it happened at, it was past...
Oh, you're sorry, but you're going to keep doing it. The officer was stationary. The events occurred in front of him as you were approaching him. He has to make a U-turn to get going from facing eastbound to westbound. If he stopped you within a half a mile, what's it, 2,800 feet? That's no big deal. There would have been no reason that he would have lost sight of you in such a short distance. And when he stopped you is irrelevant here. He could have mailed you the ticket. He doesn't have to stop you. But the bottom line here is you left the roadway to go around a person making a left turn.
I didn't go around the person. They stopped suddenly in front of it. It was raining. They missed their turn. They was out in the middle of the street. I didn't even go around them. I just swerved around them. I didn't go all the way.
You didn't go around them, but you swerved around them. You just told me you didn't go around them, but you swerved around them.
I'm talking about I didn't go all the way around in the whole...
You told me you swerved around them. I didn't put those words in your mouth. Those are the words that you said.
They stopped in front of me all of a sudden. They stopped in front
Oh,
of me.
you swerve around somebody at 25 mile an hour speeding. Oh, stop talking.
I asked, where's the camera footage at? Can we get the camera for the body footage?
Who's we?
I'm talking about the judge of course. I asked for it. It was in my report. She wrote it down and said that it would be at court.
You didn't submit a report.
I mean, when I went to sign for my ticket down at the courthouse, yes, I did, Your Honor.
You didn't sign a report.
I signed for my ticket when I said she wrote it down on there.
Signed up for a hearing, but you didn't subpoena the records.
She said I didn't have to. I asked her this. I come down to the court. She had testified to all this. I asked the lady down there.
Who was she?
One of the clerks, the clerk that worked to the left when you walk into the courthouse. When you walk in down there to the pay the tickets to find the one right there to the left.
She didn't give you any legal advice. The advice, if she would have given it to you, which is illegal for her to do, would have been to subpoena it. You didn't.
No, she said I can get the dash cam footage, but I wanted the body cam footage too. She said I would have to, she gave me a number and said I would have to go for the body cam footage, but I wanted the dash cam footage. She said I ain't have to subpoena enough for that. All I had to do was ask for it, and they will present it at court.
You drove over the parking spaces to get around somebody who stopped on a road where the speed limit is 25 miles an hour.
Yes,
This
and I
is
was
no-
going 25, 20 miles an hour. They stopped in front of me. It was raining real bad.
No, you have interrupted me so darn many times, it's hard to count. The bottom line is you went around somebody you shouldn't have. And that's a ticket, and it's $130.
All right, I'm gonna appeal it.
That's just your right, and I wish you well.
Yes. I still can't get the dash cam footage.
I can't give you any legal advice either. We're done.
All right.